In today's video, we got when was Kobe actually in his prime. Now, y'all boys know how I feel about Kobe, man. Shout out Black Mamba. That boy was a GOAT. But hey, man, if y'all boys do end up enjoying this video, just make sure to like and subscribe. That's all I ask for. I appreciate all the support. Let's get right into it.
From 2001 until the moment he tore his Achilles in 2013, Kobe Bryant was in his prime. The Black Mamba made the All-NBA first team 11 times during that stretch, which ranks second all time. Because he was so great for so long, it's hard to gauge when Kobe was actually playing at his best versus just having the best year statistically. Per Bryant's own admission, he reached the pinnacle of his skill and athleticism in 2003.
Oh my
At the end
God.
of 2003, my game was complete. Shooting, defense, using the dribble, transition, mid-range stuff was all there. Then it was about fine-tuning and trying to improve in each area. However, having a complete game doesn't always mean a player reached his peak. During the 8 seasons Kobe played with Shaq, he was still immature and got along with almost none of his teammates. From a leadership perspective, Bryant's game was far from complete, which was proven in the 2004 NBA Finals when Kobe forced his shot instead of passing the ball. Now, when Shaq left, Kobe was unleashed, averaging 35.4 points per game, including the infamous 81-point game against the Raptors. So from
Damn, he was averaging 35? Holy!
Statistical and athletic standpoint, the 2006 version of Kobe was his best. And yet, he didn't have quality teammates, and the Lakers lost in the first round of the playoffs. And that's why his best season wasn't in 2003 nor 2006.
It's 2009, right?
We saw the best of Kobe Bryant several years later, when
2009
his
and
leadership
10.
and camaraderie with teammates reached an all-time high, and when he played within the flow of the offense, not forcing things and letting the game come to him. That version of Kobe was still extremely athletic, but also refined, in full control, and dominating all facets of the game.
That boy was so
when
raw.
was Kobe actually in his prime?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take a quick prediction. Hey, y'all boys, comment down the year y'all think Kobe was actually in his prime. Before you actually watch the rest of this video, make sure you comment down below. But I'm gonna guess that the year was 2009, 10, and 11, bro. Probably 2009 is when it started. Because I think he won 3 years back-to-back, if I'm not mistaken. I know he definitely won 2. No, he won 3 years back-to-back. It was 09, 010. I mean, I said 010. What am I talking about? 09, 2010, and 2011. So yeah, 2009 is when it started.
Kobe joined the Lakers in 1996, coming to the NBA straight out of high school. And in his second season, he already made the All-Star team, despite not even starting for the Lakers.
He's been voted by the fans to start in next Sunday's All-Star game, making him the youngest player in NBA All-Star history.
There are times I'd sit the bench for 7 straight
He's a
games
beast.
and play the last 20 seconds of a game and then look around and see other players around the league that are out there playing and performing and setting the league on fire.
In 1999, his third season, Bryant averaged 20 points per game and made the third All-NBA team. But a year later, during the Lakers' 2000 title run, he was still just Robin to Shaq's Batman. O'Neal averaged over 30 points and 15 rebounds per game during their first championship run, while Kobe scored 21 and was a clear second option.
Damn! Them boys was a dynamic duo for real, gang. That boy was averaging 30? Over 30 and 15 rebounds. And then you got Kobe averaging over 21. Oh, yeah, that's a dynamic duo, bruh. Come on, man. This is clearly top 3 best duos to ever touch the NBA.
And was a clear second option.
Kobe Bryant off balance.
Look at this, bro. Like,
However,
it's just unstoppable.
in 2001, Bryant improved. And even though Shaq won another Finals MVP, the statistical difference between the two was pretty minuscule. O'Neal was averaging 28.7 points in the regular season, and then again posted 30 points and 15 rebounds per game during the 2001 playoffs. Still, Kobe, he wasn't far behind, averaging 28.5 points in the regular season and 29.4 points in the postseason, along with 7 rebounds and 6 assists.
No, I don't play around.
You don't
fool around.
Yeah, we know that, Kobe. We know that, Kobe. We know, bro. You don't even gotta explain, man. We knew you didn't play around on the court, bro.
I'm very serious about it, but it's enjoyable for me to play the game. But I love winning. And to win, you kind of have to, you have to grind it out sometimes.
Yes,
that
sir.
2001 season marked the beginnings of Kobe's prime, as he dominated on both ends of the court, earning a spot on the second All-NBA team and the second All-Defensive team. This was especially visible in the conference finals against the Spurs, when Bryant led all scorers with 33 points per game, along with 7 assists and 7 rebounds per game. It's easy when you have Kobe Bryant, the best player in the world,
Damn, Shaq. Damn. You never played with Michael Jordan, though, bruh. You ain't never played with Michael Jordan, though, bruh. If you had Jordan on your team, see, you would have put, nah, damn, I can't even say that, bro. Them boys, I ain't even gonna lie, bruh. Kobe was a beast. In my opinion, bro, Jordan is the best player, but I can't even be mad at the fact that, in Shaq's opinion, he thinks that Kobe is the best. You know, I can't be mad at his opinion because Kobe was really nice, man. He was different.
O'Neal said during that series,
y'all keep talking about Kobe being the greatest player in the game today.
Yep.
Y'all don't realize that Kobe trying to be arguably the greatest ever. Your response?
Gotta get a couple more rings.
You see, gotta get a couple more rings, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. You're looking at the difference. Kobe, hey, he had 5 rings. Jordan had 6. That doesn't mean that Jordan is automatically better, but the statistics, everything just shows why Jordan, in my opinion, not even an opinion, bro, it's a fact. It just shows why Jordan is the best.
Are you going to?
Yeah, you know what? I won't rest until we do.
In 2002,
but Kobe is
the Lakers
definitely
won
top
another
3.
title, with Shaq winning another Finals MVP, while
At
Kobe
least top
made
5.
the first team All-NBA, finishing 3rd in Defensive Player of the Year voting and 5th in the MVP race. But then in 2003, Kobe got even better. He further improved his defense thanks to advice from Gary Payton.
He took another level of being a defensive standpoint because Gary Payton after practice, all-star practice, pulled us to the side because Kobe asked him something. They pulled both of us to the side. He said, let me tell y'all something. Look, when you're playing defense, and then he went through a 30-minute joint with both of us with defense.
But what finally unleashed
strategizing the game,
Shaq, who was playing with a hurt toe for the entire 2002 season, postponing his surgery until the final days of August, which left him unable to participate in training camp.
Bro, that's dangerous, bro. How did this guy even do this? That's why sometimes I just don't think Shaq is a human, bro. You're playing on top of an injury, bro. Come on.
Shaq missed the first month of the season with the infamous phrase, "I got hurt on company time, so I'm gonna rehab on company time." And when he finally got ready to play, he wasn't really ready to play because he had ballooned to nearly 400 pounds. So while one part of Kobe Bryant hated the big man for his lack of discipline, the other marveled at the opportunity to dominate without him. Without Shaq in the lineup, Kobe averaged 29 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2.5 steals.
Damn! He was still getting buckets. 29? 9 rebounds? As a guard? Man, y'all just not seeing these stats, bro. 6 assists per game, gang. Like, he damn near got a double every single game. Like, fam, if he had 10 rebounds, that would have been a double every single game.
All of which were career highs.
What did you learn about yourself during the streak?
That I could lead. You know, since I've been in LA, I've always been in a position where I defer to Shaquille. And for me, it was the unknown of whether or not I could step to the forefront and put a team on my shoulders.
Bryant was in his 7th season, and despite still being only 24 years old, he was as strong, as skilled, and as athletic as ever. Kobe reached his absolute basketball peak, and he wanted the world to see it. With Shaq playing well below his standard and team chemistry down the drain, Kobe decided to do what he knew best: score. In the middle of that season, the Lakers were hovering around 500, and Bryant went berserk. He scored 30-plus points in 16 straight games.
What I said, bro. This nigga was different in 09, bro. He was different. 30-plus points in 16 consecutive games, bro. That mean back to back, averaging 30-plus. Insane, bro.
And 40 points or more in 9 consecutive games, including 2 50-point games. But then Phil Jackson called him into his office and said he needed to slow down to include Shaq in the offense. And when he heard that, Kobe was livid.
Phil calls me up to his office and says, "Kobe, okay, I need you to dial it back." I'm like,
what you mean, dial it back?
I don't understand.
Yeah, we winning, bro.
Who's the big fella? What do you mean? Well, he's not getting the attention. You know, this 40-point streak is starting to kind of take away his fire.
So coach basically like, yo, stop stat padding, or yo, stop ball hogging, bro. Give Shaq back his flowers, bro. Like, you taking away his flowers, gang. He about to fall off. Yo, coach had to tell Kobe to stop shooting or taking this man fame. That's crazy. Shaq was still gonna be on top. He wasn't gonna fall off, gang. Shaq is one of the best centers in the NBA. I feel like as a coach, if I know you hooping, bro, and we winning the game, and another player isn't arguing about not having the ball, then you should keep on letting that player hoop. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's just taking away the fact that you might be taking away Kobe's hot now because he got to pass the ball to Shaq. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as a coach, man, I feel like you got to do better, bro.
to prove something, right? So I need you to start dialing it back. I'm like, what? He says, we're going to lose him, and we need him in June. Okay.
Wow.
All right. You have a game against the Clippers. I think I like 38 or something like that. And I had a chance to score 40 and get 40 again. It was a blowout game. I dumped the ball in the shack instead of shooting a wide open shot. The 40-point streak ended that night.
So even though Kobe...
What I said, bro. Like, the coach is just doing too much, bro. I feel like if you winning, like, while Kobe is doing good, bro, just, like, let him keep doing good, bro. Because at the end of the day, we all going to get the shine when we get the ring. I don't get why folks feel like they just got to, like, take away somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody hard practice and hard work, bro. Just because another player ain't getting their flowers. But he's still going to get his flowers at the end of the day, bro. Nah, coach.
Indeed reached the pinnacle in terms of his skill and athletic ability, his reaction proved that he wasn't mature enough yet, which wasn't surprising considering he was still only 24 years old. But despite feuding with Shaq and Phil, Bryant finished the regular season with 30 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2.2 steals per game, all of which were career highs. Kobe was
great.
third in the MVP voting.
Oh my gosh, that layup.
KG, making the first All-NBA team and first
Smell was creative, dog.
The Lakers caught their stride towards the end of the season and finished with 50 wins, gearing up for another finals run. In the first round against the Timberwolves, Kobe proved that he was now the best Lakers player, leading all scorers with 31.8 points per game in a 4-2 series win.
Oh my.
In the second round against San Antonio, Bryant was
that reverse windmill,
averaging 32.3 points. But the Spurs were a deeper team that year, advancing in 6 games. Now, the following season was the hardest one in Kobe's career, as he was dealing with the court case in Colorado, often flying to court hearings and returning to play minutes before tip-off. With his life and his freedom on the line, and constant feuds with Shaq and Karl Malone, Bryant still led the Lakers in scoring with 24 points per game.
Bro, that's all with the shit on his finger, bro. I forgot all about that. I think his finger was like broken or like it was like fractured or something. I don't know what happened to it, but it was something wrong with his finger. He was still hooping. Like, dog.
Making All-NBA first team and first team All-Defense once again.
Kobe's gonna go. Couple of left
pump fake. Oh my gosh, got his ass.
But the lack of team chemistry and Karl Malone's injury proved deadly in the NBA Finals against Detroit, as the Pistons won the title after 5 games. Detroit killed the Lakers with their full-court defense, forcing Bryant into taking tough shots, and Kobe got baited in, taking 23 shots per game, but making just 38%, and a horrible 17% from 3.
On the Pistons,
they forced that boy to shoot.
I didn't get us prepared to run our automatics. I didn't get Gary, I didn't get Carl, I didn't get the new guys on board enough to be able to execute properly. And we got that sits with me.
I ain't gonna lie though, bruh. Just because he shot 38% doesn't mean he didn't do good before that. Like, that's the reason why he kept on shooting, because he was doing good before he shot 38%, bro. So it's really no point of, you know what I'm saying, passing the ball if you got the ball in your hands, gang. The court is in your hands, bro. So I see why Kobe, you know what I'm saying, was taking all the shots, bro. I mean, if I'm on fire, bro, I'm taking everything. I'm shooting that bitch, bro. I got heat check. Pass the ball to me, coach. I got takeover. That game, he just went cold, bro. Everybody had bad games, bro. Everybody had bad, you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
That sits with, because we should have won that.
The Shaq and Kobe feud reached the boiling point, and it was clear that one of them needed to go. So the Lakers traded Shaq to Miami. Without O'Neal as his teammate, Bryant was finally able to be the boss. But on the court, it was harder for him than ever before. The Lakers roster wasn't great, and they missed the playoffs for the first time in Kobe's career, after which many people wondered if the Lakers had made a mistake by trading Shaq instead of Kobe. Bryant heard those rumors, and for the 2006 season, he returned with a vengeance.
I hear everything that the crowd is saying. I had to separate myself, because going through that time, you know, it felt like there's so many things coming at once. It was just becoming very, very confusing. I had to organize things.
Oh yeah, I know it's a mental battle.
I created the Black Mamba.
He scored 40-plus on 27 different occasions, including 4 games where he scored 50-plus, and 1 game where he dropped 62 against the Mavericks, despite sitting out the entire 4th quarter. But then, on January 22nd,
and he set up the whole 4th?
Bryant played the best game we have ever seen on television. ever seen on television. Playing against the Raptors, Kobe made 28 out of 46 shots, including 7 3-pointers and 18 out of 20 from the free throw line, to finish with 81 points, the second highest scoring game
46
of all
shots?
time.
Made 28? More than 50%.
81-point game, 55 in the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed the second greatest scoring performance in NBA history.
Mamba was absolutely unstoppable that season.
I know, bro.
35.4 points per game, winning his first scoring title. He also finished 4th in the MVP voting by dragging the likes of Smush Parker, Kwame Brown, and Chris Mim into the playoffs.
Yo, Kwame Brown. Yo, gang. That nigga a YouTuber now, bro? Like, Kwame Brown, bro, yeah, that nigga was like the last NBA player to get drafted from high school into the NBA, I'm pretty sure. Shout out Kwame Brown, though, bro.
But without quality support, Kobe had to go into overdrive to advance through the first round of the playoffs against the Suns. In Game 4, Kobe first tied the game in the final seconds to push it to overtime.
Oh my gosh, that was a tough layup.
Time, he scored a buzzer beater to put the Lakers up 3-1 in the series.
Bryant for the win.
He was not scared to take the buzzer beater shots, bro. This man was a beast, dog.
However, that's all he could do with a mediocre team. The Suns won Game 5,
Look
and
at
in
that.
Game 6,
Oh my
Bryant
gosh!
but it wasn't
Smothered.
enough. And then, in the deciding contest, the Suns blew out the Lakers and ended their season. And a very similar thing happened in 2007. Kobe changed his jersey number to 24, won another scoring title, averaging 31.6 points per game, including a 65-point game against the Blazers.
Damn! And won! Oh my gosh!
The Lakers were once again the 7th seed,
tough,
winning
bro.
just 42 games in the regular season.
Ooh, that was creative.
Lakers were once again the 7th
what?
seed,
That was sexy,
winning
bro.
just 42 games in the regular season.
Gosh.
In another first-round series against Phoenix, Kobe single-handedly won Game 3, scoring 45 points. But that was
Yo, this nigga got blocked, but it ain't even like he had so much strength that shot didn't even look like it didn't even look like a block, but the dude did block his shot. Look at this.
Kobe single-handedly won Game 3.
Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Bro, he blocked this shit, bro. Damn, nigga got
scoring 45 points. But that was the only win for LA in the series, as the Suns easily advanced in 5 games. During the offseason, ESPN reported that Bryant stated that he wanted to be traded if Jerry West did not return to the team with full authority. And even though Kobe did indeed consider leaving LA, and despite Jerry West never rejoining the Lakers, Bryant decided to stay in purple and gold, which proved to be a great decision. With Kobe playing the most mature basketball of his career, the Lakers had a 29-16 record at the trade deadline when they made one of the most significant trades in franchise history. Even though half the world was mad that the trade happened, namely Greg Popovich, who wanted the league to veto the transaction, the Lakers acquired Pau Gasol in exchange for 2 first-round picks, Kwame Brown, a rookie Javaris Crittenton, who had played a total of 171 minutes of NBA basketball up to that point, the rights to Pau's younger brother Mark, who had never even played in the NBA, and Aaron McKie, who was retired. Aaron McKie was on our team the previous year, but now he was coaching as an assistant coach in Philadelphia. And we called him up and said, listen, how would you like to make another $1 million?
Yo.
Mitch Kupchak, the Lakers GM.
When Mitch Kupchak
them boys had a money glitch.
Said something like, I can get you Pau Gasol for Kwame Brown, what did you say back?
No, you can't. But
with Gasol on the roster, the Lakers suddenly looked like title contenders,
This went
winning 27 out of the remaining 36 games in the regular season.
Bro, this run of the Lakers, bro, when Pau Gasol was on the Lakers, dog, like this is when the Lakers really went crazy, bro. Gang, I think this is the 2010 and 2011 run, bro. This is when they went back to back. Like, fam, that boys went crazy. Or I think they only won 2, bro. I don't think they won 3. Cause the Bulls is the only team that won. Wait, nah. Let me not say the wrong. I think they did win 3, bro. I don't know.
And finishing the year as the #1 seed in the West, Kobe averaged 28.3 points per game, along with 6.3 rebounds and 5.4 assists, with a true shooting percentage of 57.6%, the second highest mark of his career. And even though he had better statistical seasons, namely in 2003, 2006, and 2007, Kobe was voted as the regular season MVP for the first time, along.
Oh, hold on. I take that back. It was not 2011. Take out 2011. It was 2008, 2009, 2010. I think that's what it was. It was those years right there.
Along with the usual selections to All-NBA First Team and First Team All-Defense.
Double clutch reverse. They're on their feet. It's tables.
In the first round of the playoffs, the Lakers swept the Nuggets, with Bryant averaging 33 points per game. In the second round, the Jazz fell in 6 games, and Kobe once again averaged 33, along with 7 rebounds and 7 assists.
Almost a triple-double every game.
His old nemesis, the San Antonio Spurs, Kobe was exceptional once again, averaging 29 points on 53% shooting, as the Lakers won in 5 games, advancing to their first NBA Finals post-Shaq. But in the finals awaited the Celtics, the best team of the regular season. And
them boys was astronomical.
Future Hall of Famers on their roster.
Ray Allen,
unsung hero, was the
them boys had Ray Allen.
And even though
look
the
at
Celtics,
this, Ray Allen, Garnett, freaking Paul Pierce, bro, Jason Terry, bro, they had everybody, bro. That roster, bro. No wonder they got the most rings, bro. Them boys, like. Celtics, bro, they had the most rings then and they still got the most rings now, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Celtics always had, like, they always have a good roster no matter what. That's why I don't know what it is, bro. Celtics is low-key looking like the Duke. Like, you know how Duke is like the top team of college? Like, Celtics look like, you know, that look like that's just the top team in the NBA, bro. They always got good players on that team.
Had 4 future Hall of Famers on their roster. The unsung hero
like it's hard
was the
to beat the
assistant
Celtics.
Coach Tom Thibodeau, whose famous
every
ice
year
defense stifled the Lakers. By overloading the strong side and then recovering on a rotated pass, the Celtics crowded Kobe on every possession. Several different Boston
that was a
players
good-ass block. I ain't gonna lie.
Every trip down the court. And even though Bryant led all players in scoring in the finals, averaging 25
oh my gosh, lay him.
Just 40% from the field and
that's not bad
from 3. This was considerably down from the previous 3 series, where he shot a combined 51% from the field. And so the Celtics defeated the Lakers for the 9th time in 11 finals matchups.
They defeated them. So it might have been a back-to-back, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, bro. Like I said, bro, we doing research, bro. I'll be watching these videos to do my research, bro, because I don't actually know when Kobe was in his prime. I'm guessing it was 2009 to 2010, though. You feel me? That's why I do research, bro.
With Paul Pierce named as the finals MVP.
Kobe, you won the MVP, you led the team to the finals. How do you characterize this season?
Well, I mean, the goal was to win a championship.
And we didn't win, so we got to practice more.
To win MVP or anything like that, it was to win a championship. So, from that aspect, we failed.
Yep.
And even though some people consider
competitor
Kobe's
mindset
season to be his best, we can't agree due to the finals loss. And because the actual best year of Kobe's legendary career happened in 2009. After he lost the finals, Kobe joined Team USA for the 2008 Beijing Olympics, where he was clearly the leader and the team's best player. The Redeem team won the gold medal against Spain, and Kobe finished the game with 20 points, including 13 in the 4th quarter, once again proving his clutch factor when the game was on the line.
Bryant puts up the 3.
Oh, this is that USA game.
But after he returned from China, Kobe was on a mission. He kept listening
Team
to
USA.
Journey's Don't Stop
Team
Believing.
USA. Hey, believe it.
Listening to the song daily as a reminder to finally win the championship without Shaq. He also sent instructions to several teammates on what they needed to do to get themselves ready for the finals. As Kobe believed,
this
it
is
was
that
an
09 Kobe
certainty that they would get to the
I know about this
championship
Kobe
again.
I get a text from bruh like, this is the blueprint. This is what we're gonna do. This is how you are gonna help this team get better. This sending me text messages that he does to make himself better is no way I'm this up. I gotta go in the gym as much as I can to perfect this. So when my number is called or my time has come, I could click into the mode that he's in my own lane.
He saved the best for last. When Pau Gasol returned to Los Angeles, Kobe gave his teammate a proper welcome in true Mamba fashion.
And so now we come back to start training camp, and Pau shows up the first day of training camp. I had my gold medal hanging in his locker.
Oh, no.
He said, you're an blah, blah, blah. I said, listen, Pau, you lost to the Celtics, You lost to us in a gold medal match. Let's not make this 3 in a row this year.
Wow.
Okay?
That is
Let's win this
brilliant.
thing. And that was it for him.
Man, you know we ain't losing that 3-peat. What they say? The third time is the charm. Gang, that boy went crazy that third. Hey, he made sure he wasn't losing that third one, though. I bet you he won that 2009 one. I know about this Kobe for sure, though. I ain't even go cap. I know about the 2009 Kobe, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, 09 Kobe definitely won the ring. I remember this was like, I'm pretty sure one of his, was this his first ring? Nah, this couldn't be his first ring. But I know, yeah, he went crazy.
However, Kobe's mind games had a goal and vision for Gasol to become more aggressive. In 2009, Kobe became a true leader and was finally attuned to his teammates.
I'm already
knowing how
knowing.
to reach and motivate them to win the championship. In his previous years, especially early in his career, Bryant rarely spoke and socialized with teammates, viewing them more as colleagues than friends. But in 2009, he was friendly when he needed to be, but still harsh and completely focused during practices.
He was our leader. He was somebody that you either could follow or you fall behind and you're gone. So there were not many that could follow that pace.
It was too fast, bro.
When we lost in the finals to the Celtics in 2008.
It could get overwhelming,
turning point.
but it's worth it.
So when I sat there in the hotel room afterwards, I started thinking about that, because it's on me. If I didn't feel like my teammates were aggressive enough, that falls on me. I had to understand what their journey was. How are they feeling as people? What are they going through? And when you do that, you have that empathy. It also helps you to be a better leader.
That's facts, bro. Because you got to think about it, bro. Like, Kobe could be good on the court, but if his teammates ain't good, then the whole team is fucked, bro. That's how basketball works, bro. Basketball is a team sport, bro. If your team is ass and you good, bro, it don't matter, bro. You're going to fall behind. So first things first, you got to check up on your teammates' mental. For y'all boys that do play basketball, if y'all do still, you know what I'm saying? But check up on your teammates' mental. Make sure they're good, bro. That's first things first. And just work as a team, bro, because you're not winning by yourself. I'm sorry to tell you. Don't take it from me. Take it from your pops.
And when the season finally started, the Lakers went on a tear. They started with 14 wins and just 1 loss, ultimately finishing the year with 65 wins and 17 losses, the second best result of Kobe's career. In a game against the Knicks on February 2nd, 2009, Bryant scored 61 points, setting a record for the most points scored at Madison Square Garden. A couple weeks later, Kobe won the All-Star Game MVP with Shaq, which many saw as burying the hatchet between the two superstars. And despite averaging 26.8 points per game, which was only his 10th best scoring season, Kobe played the most efficient basketball of his career. With a 56% true shooting percentage and just 2.6 turnovers per game, all the advanced metrics point in the direction that this was one of his best regular seasons ever. But all of that wouldn't mean anything without playoff success. And in the 2009 postseason, Kobe's immense talent and Mamba mentality shone in full. In the first round, the Jazz fell in a gentleman's sweep, with Kobe averaging 27 per game. Kobe averaged 27 again in the second round against the Rockets, who proved to be a much tougher
this man throwing self-lobs.
The Lakers ultimately advancing in 7 games. And in the conference finals against a Carmelo Anthony and Chauncey Billups-led Nuggets.
Oh, I know that had to be tough, bro. Prime Carmelo. I don't know if this is prime Carmelo, but Carmelo Anthony was tough, man. Denver Carmelo. Damn, this is before he went to the Knicks. Let me find out, bro.
Kobe averaged 34 points per game, with the Lakers winning in 6, advancing to another NBA Finals.
Shot clock at 6. Bryant for 3.
Oh my, that fadeaway was so tough, bro. That was cold, bro.
And even though the world expected the Kobe Bryant versus LeBron James clash in the finals, it was the Orlando Magic who advanced out of the East, led by the Defensive Player of the Year, Dwight Howard. But in Game 1, it was all Kobe, who scored 40 points in a blowout victory for the Lakers. In Game 2, Bryant had 29 with 8 assists in another Lakers win.
Bryant looks inside.
Oh my God, playmaking.
The Magic took Game 3, but that's all they could do against this version of Kobe.
Kobe Bryant and the finish.
Mamba scored 32
Couldn't stop this
in
guy,
Game 4
bro.
and 30 in Game 5 to close out the series, finally winning the championship without Shaq and his first Finals MVP.
your 4th NBA championship. How are you different as a man and a player than you were 7 years ago, the last time you won a championship?
I think you just get better. You just grow as a person. You grow as a man. And, you just try to figure out.
Just elevate to the game, bro. Elevate to the league.
So many ups and downs and so many sacrifices for my family and me working hard.
I think that was Gigi as a baby.
Series, Bryant averaged 32.
Gigi was raw too.
7.4
she was nice.
assists, 5.6 rebounds, 1.4 steals, and 1.4 blocks, becoming the first player since Jerry West in the 1969 NBA Finals to average at least 32.4 points and 7.4 assists in the finals, and the first since Jordan to average 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists for a title-winning team.
Lakers looking to push. Bryant spinning in the lane, back for Gasol.
During 23 playoff games,
that duo was
Kobe
crazy too, bro.
30.2 points per game, along with 5.3 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1.7 steals, and 0.9 blocks per game, thus becoming only the 6th Finals MVP to average over 30 points per game for the entire playoff run. And if we look at the totality of Kobe's playoff stats, in 2009, he had the best season in terms of win shares, box plus minus, value over replacement player, along with the lowest turnover percentage of his playoff career.
The lowest turnover of his playoffs career. And we always knew that Kobe had the ball in his hands 24/7, basically. Damn near, bro. Bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, this is a little bit off topic, but I want to see Paul Gasol stats that year too, bro. Because I know Paul Gasol went crazy, bro. Like, that duo, Paul Gasol and Kobe Bryant, bro, like, that duo was unstoppable also. Let's not forget about that.
The same was true for defensive metrics, as Kobe was still arguably the best perimeter defender in the league. Despite Kobe being a touch slower than he was in 2003 and 2006, which were his best statistical regular seasons, he was still in his athletic prime in 2009 at the age of 30. And because he was also more mature,
contested
more
shots only,
sound,
bro. Look at this.
Far better leader, and because he won
they
the
made
finals
sure to guard him. They just couldn't
playoff
stop him.
numbers of his career, it's safe to say that the best version of Kobe Bryant was during the 2009 NBA season.
I've had a chance to watch you play your entire professional career. And it is my opinion, you're playing your best basketball right now. Do you feel that way?
I do, actually. I do feel that way. I think it's your experience really starts paying dividends for you because you start seeing all kinds of defensive schemes that you've seen before. And nothing really catches you off guard because you've dealt with these situations in the past. Also, it helps to have a group of guys around me that I've been around now for 3, 4 years, 5 years.
Thank you.
Bro, this was more than just a video, bro. It's another life lesson game. Like, basically what bro said is he marinated to the game. He already had the experience before. So when the time came, he already knew what to do. And like, you could literally take this into a life lesson, bro. Cause like, when I had my first job interview, right? It may not have went the best way that I wanted it to. So when I went to that next job, my next interview, I was ready. I was prepared because I already knew how a job interview was. Or it could be for like even YouTube, bro. Like when I first started, I ain't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still don't know what to do. But now I have experience to at least have the confidence to come on camera and shit, you know, without like being scared to. Cause if y'all didn't know, bro, I'm a chill dude in person, bro. Like, I don't really talk to nobody, bro. I'm just nonchalant. I'm low-key a loser, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm low-key a loser. I don't talk to nobody, bro. Like, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I just stay in my own lane, just do my own thing. But nah, with that being said, bro, shout out to Nonstop for making this video, man. Just let me know what y'all want down in the comments, man. If y'all ever do want another video, you feel me? I don't know, bro. I might be like, yo, this nigga video is ass. But hey, if y'all think it was interesting, hit that like and subscribe button, bro. Hit that subscribe button, bro. We trying to smoke that 600 pack, bro. We at like what, 560? I don't even know. I don't know how many subscribers, but bro, we trying to smoke that 600 pack, that 700, that 800, that 900. And then what is after 900? Comment that down in the comments, bro. We trying to smoke that too. But nah, until the next time, your boy Cooked is out.